And welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines. This is where the Wednesday Warriors meet the hard A's. We're here to talk about manga, anime, comics, and everything in between. So please introduce yourselves, fellas, so we can get started.
I am Mr. Sniffles. Hello, friend. Digga Des. His name is Desmond.
Desmond. Grand Rising, y'all. It's MF Duce. I'm back again. Episode four time? Four time? Yeah, something like that.
Or
Something like that. And I am Grayson Red, a big old nerd that is concerned that my friend is using Grand Rising. Only the angry and odd Hoteps use that. We're gonna have to talk about that after the show. So let's talk about One Piece.
Let's.
This
Let's.
this was finally we're getting to the stuff that's important. People beating the dog shit out of each other with devil fruit powers.
Sounds like my type of party.
It is your type of party. And some very good animation, by the way. I don't know why it took 8, 9, 10 episodes to get this. Like, but whatever.
We got to
We're
save the
here.
budget. We got to save the budget.
what did you say her name was again?
Gunko.
Gunko. Yeah, she was rocking stilettos. It was a very crime mob.
It was definitely Crime Mob inspired. Oda must have been tapped into early 2000s deep south hip hop. It was really cool to see how she uses her powers. We finally get confirmation of what her powers are for all of you guys who don't read the manga. It is the arrow fruit.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah,
That sounds OP already.
it is kind of OP.
Yeah.
She creates these hours arrows that give momentum and she can wrap around. It's basically yeah.
I already know what they gonna be doing with
Yeah.
this power.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick. It's fire. It's basically just it's almost like a small version of telekinesis.
Yeah.
Because they appear out of nowhere and she can make them solid and do whatever she wants with them. It's nuts. And she can use them in very creative and real ways, which we're gonna see later on in the season.
Can't wait.
And then
Dig,
something
how
about
did you feel
King
about the episode?
Harold. it was straight. Like I said, since I'm not really a One Piece person, I'm out of the loop some context most of the time. But it was cool. I mean, I feel like the flashback with whatever they said, King Arnold or Harold, that's going to be part of the lore that you're hype about. Something about flashbacks being the king part of this this
Ding
arc.
ding
But
ding 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 ding
yeah,
ding.
yeah.
Listen, King Harold is he's a coon, but he's a coon that I'm here to see the story of.
We're gonna enjoy it. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
enjoy it.
enjoy it. And
Yeah,
then
low
we
key.
also get some really cool visuals of our Shanks with a 40-inch bust down. Shamrock. Stole that from you, Phil. Thank you. Shamrock.
You do
Finally,
got
we
the
get the full face
bundles.
reveal. He got the bundles,
Finally.
bro.
Finally.
He's and you know what? People had problems with him when he was revealed because some people were hyped, some people were like, Oda really Shanks had a twin brother, like actually, because people have been theorizing this forever.
Hmm.
But he's fucking cool. Sorry, he's fucking cool. He has a cool weapon. He has great hair. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to see him do some foul stuff to some common folk.
Um, let's put a pin in that one. We'll circle back. I don't
All
want to
right.
see that.
Well, got news for you, buddy. This episode also did a good job of referencing why or alluding to why Loki really doesn't get along with anybody. He's hated by the Giants and he's clearly getting abused by the Holy Knights because he will not join them. And spoilers, there is a very good reason why he won't join them. He knows what they're really about. He has seen the demon oligarchs do terrible things and he wants no parts of it.
Gotta respect how he stands on, his morals and just I'm gonna get shit either way, but I'm gonna, stay true to myself.
No, he's staying on business. He's getting the dog shit kicked out of him, and he is still like, nope, can't make me join the fucking thing. I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
I love Loki's character. I hope he joins the Straw Hats. I feel like it's going to be Gunko, but that's another conversation.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be Unco. Isn't it still rumored to be Vivi? I'm just.
Bro,
That's
we
not
don't
even a
even know.
spoiler. Vivi's on the way.
Yeah.
Vivi's on the way. She's on a little boat headed towards them.
Yeah. She's on a banana boat running
Yeah,
from the demon oligarchs.
I don't know who that is.
that's crazy.
She's
That's early. That's
it is.
early. But whatever.
He
No,
didn't watch
it
he didn't watch One Piece.
true.
Which I
Not
don't
even the
blame him
live
for.
action. Not even
It's
the live action.
Vivi.
Yeah.
Vivi, yeah, Princess Vivi.
Nah. I actually haven't watched live action, but shout out to the live action Avatar though.
Not the live action Avatar.
Yeah.
Them
long
niggas need to
story.
hurry up.
Long story short, there is rumored for Vivi to finally meet up with the Straw Hats and join them as their final member. Some
So
people
she's
thought it was going to be
fangirl.
Loki. It's deeper than that.
Oh.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
Some people think it's going to be Loki. Some people, you just said it, Gunko. We'll see.
Go.
I really think it's going to be Vivi just because of the story implications and how deep it is with her joining them says to, the elder guys and everyone else.
Yeah, I don't want to get into spoiler talk, but I could see that. I could 100% see that. The only problem is Oda keeps all his arcs the fucking same, except
Mhm.
for one part. He'll zig at the one time when you think you're gonna zag. So I really feel like because they've done so much work with Loki and they made Loki seem so cool, it's like, oh, he's for sure gonna be the next Straw Hat. But because it's pointing in one direction so bad, I've seen Oda do this. He'll just swing it right back around to someone random. Like we actually saw that with Vivi. Remember, we thought for the longest time she was going to join the crew, and she was on a mission with them, and she hung
Right.
out with them for like 100 chapters, and then at the last second they were like, no, and then fucking Nico Robin joined.
Exactly.
So-
Listen, if anything that I get from where we're at in the story, it's probably going to be Bartholomew Loki. He's going to join the pirates.
That's the
He's gonna-
Zag.
Yeah, that's the
That's
Zag.
the Zag.
That's the Zag. Bartholomew with his force fields. Yeah, let's go.
the Bari fruit.
Yeah, the Bari fruit.
No, regardless, One Piece. I think we only have like 2-3 episodes left for this season, but
No way.
It's crazy.
yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah, like for sure. But it's gonna be hype. So let's go.
When will it be back? Because listen, you already know I love me One Piece. I haven't watched this season yet because I like to binge watch One Piece.
Yeah,
and
let it
just, like,
build.
all the
You
way
should.
through.
You
All the
should
way
because not enough happens in the first like 6 episodes.
Yeah, I don't mind the spoilers because again, it hits different because I watched every single episode.
You're so much braver than me.
It ain't going to change anything for me.
You're just a good man. There's no way I could have done it.
You've even watched the recap episodes?
I'm loyal.
Word.
Dude,
I'm a pirate through and through.
I'm not, nigga. Naruto TCG coming soon. Let's talk about Witch Hat. This was
Let's
a
do it.
fucked up episode. Episode 13. Episode 13, a lot of climactic stuff happened, but it still left open-ended. I don't give a shit though, because it gave me so much more than I was expecting for this episode. Nothing got tied up in a nice little bow. It's kind of crazy it left us with a cliffhanger
For once.
for a whole season. Yeah, but we're here, and I guess I'm here for it. Quick synopsis. The Brim Hat was about to defile this girl's body and use forbidden magic on her.
Mhm.
Agate was screwed. How do you say his name? Uni?
Yeah, Accent Deku, yeah.
Yeah, Accent Deku. I'm just gonna say Accent Deku. Shout out to Accent Deku. Accent Deku saves her, and then no good deed goes unpunished because the Brim Hat says, "You know what? You're so resourceful. Let me show you how resourceful I can be." And then does the forbidden magic on him,
This is sad.
brother.
He had just discovered, like, you know what, it's gonna be okay for me.
Brother, he literally had anxiety because he didn't want to be seen. And when he's seen, he gets turned into a ferocious, crazy looking, forbidden dog. Yes, for those of you guys, spoilers, guys, this has been everywhere. Spoilers. The forbidden magic actually changes his body and he becomes into some version of a werewolf dog hybrid because of the cloak that he wears.
Yeah. And the Brim has is like, I didn't even know it was gonna incorporate the cloak with it, but oh well.
Ni-
It's like,
He-
bro,
nigga!
He said, "Cool." I didn't even expect this.
Nigga. Nah, son. Now, this is why, first of all, I want to give this moment some real gravitas. Um, this was real. Like, you can tell that Riche and Agate was like, oh shit. Like, this is crazy. We're seeing our friend, or at least our colleague, get transformed against their will. This
Mm-hmm.
is for all the shit that the Brimhats talk about, like they want to use their magic freely and they hate the rules. You're mad because the world has restricted you from just using your magic willy-nilly, right? Taking away your freedom. But you're actively taking away the freedom of other people by fucking with their bodies. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm not rolling.
I
I'm
This
know
not
it's
rolling with
anime.
these
serious.
things.
I wasn't expecting a Shawn Tucker like Chimera moment from the series.
Happy
Nigga,
Father's Day. Happy
Yeah,
Father's Day.
be
happy
positive.
Father's Day, baby.
This is the cute
Yeah.
series.
And I
That's
thought
exactly
this
what this
was
moment is.
woof. I thought this was really ironic because all he wanted to do was not be seen, but the wolf monster turned him into something that is you can only look at and has nothing but eyes on him. Yeah, yeah. Listen, it's an evil world we live in. These niggas did this to like a 15-year-old because he stopped them from transforming another 15-year-old.
You know, this anime has been nothing but surprises, shocks, like the shock value that comes with it because it seems so lighthearted. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be more like Black Clover. This thing is dark.
It's very
This
dark,
anime is dark to
very
the
much so.
point where like you don't know what's going to happen next. And this is just the beginning. How much worse can it get? Who's next? Who's
I
next?
don't, I don't know.
I don't know. A got looking like she going down a
A dark
treacherous
path.
path. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of dark paths, Kiefer was out here trying to save the girls,
Of course.
trying his best,
Of course.
and it was not enough. They got hemmed up, and my boy almost snapped on Coco.
Hey,
That look, that look that he gives niggas. I'm not afraid of him, but I'll tell you this much: if I was in front of him, I would be. You know, he would say something, and I'd be quiet. But when he leave, I talk again. You know what I'm saying?
shout out to Witch Hat Gojo, man. Like he's doing his damn thing, but this is the first
Yeah.
time we've seen chinks in his armor, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like it's just that's how you understand the magnitude of the situation. Like this ain't no joke anymore. We
No, he
ain't
not
we
playing.
ain't just witches. We witches, and we got to put in work now.
Witches. Hey, low key. It's not low key. They're really set tripping right now.
Yeah.
They're really set tripping. Like the Brim Haps is out here catching bodies and capturing niggas and really fucking up the youth. And the regular old witches are like trying to get their get back.
So
Mind you,
that's
they're
what a
so go ahead.
oh no, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I was gonna say a guy that's what a guy was saying. Like, you're not just interrupting this apprentice test just for us. Like this is for somebody else. This is that
Mhm.
obviously Coco's hand written all over it just from her influence.
Yeah. They want her so bad they're willing to destroy a whole bunch of people around her, which is very scary.
A generation, if you will.
Generation.
It's like fucking up the tuning exams. Hint, hint, hint.
We did compare it to that Orochimaru
Mhm.
first appearance.
Kiefer's about to go absolutely nuts on these people, and I guess we're gonna see some crazy spells,
Yeah,
some
Coco
shit that
gonna have
we
to
Oh
haven't
cover her
had.
yeah.
eyes. She gonna have to cover her eyes.
God damn it! I don't know what this man is about to do, but we forgot to mention they're surrounded by a whole bunch of the gold people that were transmuted from God knows how long ago. So they're not in their right mind. They're gonna do something to these people, and Kiefer's gonna have to do what he has to do. I want to see what he does to these people.
Probably like some science shit, like mixing the gold with some shit to get the fuck out of there. I
Whatever he's
wouldn't be.
gonna do, I don't want
Yeah. I want to read along, man. This is exactly what a first season is supposed to do. If you're aware of the
to.
source
Yeah,
material and it makes you want to go back and get the rest of it, so you're already ahead, then it's done its job.
I agree. I agree. This might be anime of the fucking year.
Whew.
Up there.
It's really good. It's
Over Damon's, over
definitely over Damon's.
Okay.
Definitely over Damon's. I gotta finish Damon, so I might be off. But I watched 6 episodes, and that shit did
Um,
not hit the same.
what was the trash anime over that?
Gotcha. That was last year
That
though.
was
Got
last year, though.
oh, my fault. My fault. Gachi
Yeah, that
Coochie.
was last year.
I'll
Gachi
say
Coochie.
I would say JJK will probably be the everyone else's front runner for this year.
Yeah, that Maki episode was legendary, so people are gonna remember that. We'll see. Ooh,
What
we
else is
will
coming
see.
out? Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell should be really
Bleach.
good.
Bleach might take it actually.
Yeah, if they actually do the final
You really
chapters
think
correctly
Bleach?
in the anime,
Mm.
if they do it right, yeah, man,
I know you got Wistoria, Wands, and Magic.
Yeah,
See,
that's good.
that's good. But it's
Yeah,
just that there's
I
so many
wouldn't put it up
people.
there with anime of the
in
year.
the beginning after the end, that's a sleeper hit for me. Like
I didn't want. I didn't
No,
watch that. What
Isekai,
have
right?
I haven't watched it lately, but it's been pretty solid. Like, I highly
What have you
recommend
been
it.
watching? What have you been watching though?
Besides the beginning after the end, Classroom with the Elite, I'm stand by it. That's another sleeper anime that's top tier.
Yeah.
Blue Lock. Shout out to the World Cup because I've been watching so much soccer. I decided to go back and watch Blue Lock because Blue Lock is peak, and more people need to watch that. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter if it's like a slideshow. You know,
Yeah,
animation gets
yeah,
better. The
Shake
animation gets
pegs.
better. And,
Shake
it's all good.
pegs.
It's all good. You'll feel the vibes if you're an athlete.
I'll tell you what, Azo, man. I'm a support Blue Lock, but for this World Cup, you know I'm supporting Germany. You already know I'm supporting Germany.
Whoa.
You already knew that.
Oh.
Y'all are yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna ignore that.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Every every
I've been a
every
Germany fan for a while.
every we know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this much. I will be sitting down to watch something else that is anime related.
Tell me.
We were talking about Bleach earlier, but let's talk about
Hmm.
the fact that Bleach is coming back. Yes, after like 5 years of waiting from No Breaths from Hell, because Tite Kubo does not give a fuck about us. He is going to be continuing the manga allegedly after Sakamoto Days ends.
Whew. Okay.
Brother, if you did or did not read No Breaths from Hell, if you didn't read, spoilers, it's been half a decade. Ichigo's son is out here opening portals to hell. And you find out, yes, you find out that everyone that's been dying or whatever, like if they have too much spiritual pressure, they come back in hell. So that means Captain Yamamoto, hell. All right? Yeah, enough said. We got
I like my nukes.
Ok- Okiura, hell. They're about to come back. It's gonna be like fourth grade Ninja War, but I just hope better. So we're gonna get to see all those characters come back in weird and like creepy ways, as well as get some more action from Ichigo, who's like now an adult and in control of all of his powers, and possibly some stuff from his. I am hyped. The whole concept was fucking fire to me. So the fact they're gonna actually continue this and give us more of what we want,
Supposedly it's weekly, which is a choice for him.
allegedly.
Yeah, and yeah, hopefully we do see again, I'm not too much of a Bleach person. I'm gonna catch up on it with the Thousand Year Blower and then go backwards and watch it from the beginning. Probably not how I should do it, but I'm gonna do that way anyway. But I do want to see Ichigo's son shine. Like I didn't even know that, at the end of it he would had a kid, but now that I know, I am interested to see. Hopefully they're the ones bringing down these hell people just because Ichigo has already done enough.
You know, I'm not a big Bleach fan. Hearing that Ichigo has a son now, I just got one question.
Yeah.
Is he a fraud like Boruto, or is he well
Oh
written?
God,
Please
this
let me know.
bro.
Is he a fraud
Why you
like
hating on
Boruto?
Boruto,
I will
bro?
always hate
Boruto
on
is
Boruto.
so well written right now. The Boruto makeup
Boruto
is
ruined
crazy.
the legacy of his father. I'm gonna just say it
No
like
way.
that.
No
That's
way. High cap. Highest of
I
cap.
stand by it. I stand by it.
You want to know what ruined the legacy of Naruto?
Tell
All
me.
these niggas that kept saying, yo, we need Naruto to come back. We need Naruto to come back. Even though Kishimoto said the story's over, niggas. It's a dub. Y'all niggas couldn't leave it alone.
So why did he make Bar? He ain't make Baruto. My fault. He ain't make Baruto. They forced Baruto on us.
They did not force Boruto on us. Actually, he actually did the manga because he liked the movie so much. He was like, oh, I want to do this. And now he's writing the manga. So Kishimoto Sensei knows what he's doing. Anyway, the kid's 10, but he has crazy powers. We don't know much of his character at all, besides the fact that like he's just a very nice kid.
Does he use tools to enhance those powers?
Naruto
Perhaps.
hasn't done that in like 70 chapters, you
Perhaps.
fuck. You
Perhaps.
fucker.
Let me know. They're around
No.
the same age. Did he take a tuning? Did he take a tuning exam and cheat? Oh, okay. I think I like this
No.
kid already.
Fair enough, but no. Boruto is the shit right now. I fucking love Boruto. Not as much as I love Absolute Wonder Woman, though. Issue number 21. Look at this cover.
Boy.
Listen, another quick synopsis. Diana got fucked over. She got fucked over, okay? She made a deal with some devils and they came due. In the middle of her trying to get out of Area 41 with Victoria Kale, she has to spend a month in the Wild Isle. So she gets sucked all the way back and everyone's kind of fucked over from there. Because she can't save everyone, people are looking for Diana because she's been around so much. They're like, well, how come we haven't seen her in like days? And she still has like a whole month left. And on top of that, it looks like someone came through and grabbed her mom out of her fucking house.
Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad on bad on bad. She, she's searching around for who could have done what. And in the midst of that, Barbara Minerva is talking to the cheetah and realizing it's been 3 days and her body isn't decomposing. What the fuck is going on? And of course, like any other person put in this situation, she starts hearing voices and asks herself we all ask ourselves this, who the fuck is talking to me?
Sure.
And that's when we get the backstory of this cheetah. After ingesting her blood, which is also so, can we just say Absolute Universe, as great as it is, creepy as fuck. So much weird shit happens in this universe.
Yeah. Very
Like,
gory, very like in your face. You're going to see some disgusting or wicked artwork. We're going to show.
brother. Anyway, so yeah, she finds out that the original cheetah was a girl who had problems. She was sick, or maybe she was already cursed. But Victoria Kale, the billionaire oligarch, was getting funding from her rich daddy to figure out what the hell is going on with the original cheetah. Because she is a billionaire oligarch, she has no regards for anybody.
Mhm.
And she ended up experimenting on her too much and turned her into what we know as the cheetah. After making her into the cheetah, naturally, she puts her in, like a fucking cage. And they even have a conversation and they say, you never said a cage, Kale. No, but then you didn't quite become what we thought, did you? Bitch, you experimented on me and now you're fucking with me because of it? Like you're supposed to, what are we doing?
Exactly.
The Absolute Universe does a real good job of showing how it's just a real evil world we live in. Like people at the top are using people at the bottom for very nefarious reasons and twisting words and twisting even your own actions to make things worse for you. And I hate to see it, but I love to read it.
So the other half of this is Poseidon then? Or was that? No, that was Poseidon.
That
Right?
was
That
not
was
Poseidon.
no, it's not Poseidon. Who was it with the girl that they made the deal with to begin with to bring her back over there?
The god that she made the deal with was
Yeah.
Hades,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. But this is the god that came through and fucked her life up real quick.
Is that the
Uh,
same god from the beginning of the issues? That looked like almost not Athena.
no, that's
What's that?
Hecate.
I'm about
So
to
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
Hecate,
yeah.
I'm about to
so
say
Hecate.
Agate.
yeah. So Hecate is, the god, one of basically her her favorite gods, for lack of a better term, has
Right.
spurred her through a lot of this stuff. We've seen her throughout, this series more than once. And it turns out she was the one that scooped up her mom, which is evil, right? And Diana knows, like, yo, the jig is up. Like, she was like, why'd you do this? Was it because I've just been too busy helping people? And she said, yes, I need your help with something and you need to focus.
Damn.
That's where we are. That's how the issue ends. She is, like I said before, these people at the top use people at the bottom and fuck them over with their own actions to make their lives worse. They just mirrored it between like this terrible fucking human being that's a businesswoman and this literal god of witchcraft.
Humans and deities are all alike. I'm just saying, whether at the top or bottom.
Hmm. By the way, love this issue.
Damn, man. That sucks because I do remember seeing that character at the beginning of the series.
So,
Yeah,
Justin, what's the pronunciation? Because I always thought it was pronounced Hecate.
her. It's 99% of the time. I believe it's a her. Phil would know better than me, but it's Hecate. It is Hecate. I know that much.
Okay, Hecate,
Yeah,
Hecate, not
yeah.
I just
Hecate,
go,
Hecate.
yeah. I had to go off of
Yeah.
what you know what I mean? Damn it. Autumn, yeah. I was going off of what Autumn calls it. She says
Yeah,
Hecate.
yeah. Autumn used to know that witchy stuff inside. She still does. She
Hey,
still does. She knows it.
praise be to Olaron. Shout out to him.
Facts. Facts. We have another book we have to talk about because it is the end. Or is it? I've
Where
been
is it?
seeing that thumbnail everywhere, and it's like, okay, I get it, guys. Well, I'm gonna bury the lead here. It's not really the end. I'm be honest with you guys.
It
Let's be
never
real.
is. It never is in
Yeah,
this
Marvel,
universe.
Marvel, yeah, yeah, especially this one.
Ultimate Endgame, issue number 5. We are finally here. We have been leading up to this. The countdown happened. We got to it. The Maker became a tree. The world is ending. Captain America's dead. Ah!
He is dead
And
again.
I got, and again, I have to say this: solid landing. Dennis
Mm,
Kim. I really, I was reflecting on this book before I read it. Can I tell you guys something about me real quick?
Go
go
for it.
Bear with
ahead,
me.
man.
Let's hear the lore.
I have read too many comic books. I have.
Factual.
I have read so many that when I get a solicitation for a book, I kind of know where it's going to go. When I know it's the finale of something, I'm like, well, this should happen, this should happen, this should happen, right? And a good writer tends to surprise me or put something in the book that I didn't see coming. So I can't help it. Sometimes I meta read. When I read a first page, I kind of figure how it's going to go. I read the first pages and I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's exactly how it's going to go. And midway through the book, I almost cried.
Hmm.
I didn't see some of this shit coming.
Meta read is new for me. I never heard of that before.
I got that term from Comic Pop. We do it all the time and don't realize it. We've seen, especially at our age, at like our 30s or whatever, we've seen so much of a specific type of media. You can metatextually understand why, when, and why, and where it's going.
I don't
Yeah.
like that term. I like to use the term hockey. You were using your hockey,
The
and
Nigga,
observation. The
that's
ob-
exactly what it was. Am I
yeah,
wrong? Like
that observation.
that's exactly what it is.
No,
Comics
but I get the
wanted,
term
yeah,
though.
comics wanted their own version. It's hockey.
Okay. Well, regardless, this disrupted my hockey real quick. Uh, page 1 is exactly what I thought.
Hmm.
Hold on. Because I gotta say this too. If you guys remember when we started reviewing this book, or maybe it was right before we started reviewing it, it's all supposed to be one giant closed loop. Like Kang is supposed to be Iron Man. Iron Man
Hmm.
eventually becomes Kang and starts all this, and then it's a giant loop that fucks over the world over and over again. Cool.
Yep.
So it starts off with how you would imagine it's going to end. your boy Kang is watching all this unfold, and he's like, this is the end of time. So I know exactly how everything is going to end. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. So I know how this is going to end too. It's almost like the book is talking to us. Like it's almost like it's talking to us about like, you guys know this is the end of the universe, right?
We've
Like
been here
the
before.
ultimate line. Like, yeah. Like beyond like, no, these characters is going to be the end. No, this is the end of the book because this is the end of the ultimate series because Marvel wanted it to. So I thought they were just going to do good old 1-2 punch. They show us that, oh, yep, shit's fucked up. So I'm like, it's what I expect. Cool, cool. Wrap this up so I can get the end of my story. And then they start throwing a wrench in the plan here. They show Daredevil. In this universe, Daredevil it has cosmic awareness and he can do a whole bunch of shit. They introduce him in an annual or whatever that really didn't matter, but he shows up here with the MacGuffin, the hyper cube or whatever. So I'm like, okay, he's going to use his powers to help defeat the Maker.
Tree
Fuck you,
maker.
Justin. Fuck you, Justin. No, they literally say, haven't we all had enough of this cutesy fourth wall breaking bullshit? And I swear to God, I was reading, but I was like, oh shit, nigga, who you talking to? I swear. Oh, right? He got me. He got me. He got me. I was like, yo, don't talk to me like that. But I was like, okay. Right then and there, I was like, let me lock in because he might be zigging where I think he's going to zag. So Dennis Camp goes on to take things more seriously again. Captain America just died, and we're dealing with the what's going on with that. And Scarlet Witch is coming for fucking blood.
Yeah, chaos.
Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Hawkeye are gonna hunt down Captain Britain and get their get back. I'm like, oh shit. I just figured that Steve was gonna die and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm memoriam for Steve. And it's like, no, nigga, where is Captain Britain? I want that nigga in front of me now. My op gotta die. All my ops are dead. And I'm like,
Slide for
yeah,
Vaughn.
slide for Vaughn, but don't go to jail. Then after that, this is where I'm gonna start a crime. So this is the page
Is that scroll?
where no, oh my God, thank you for the reference. Yes. So it looks like Super Scroll, right? Because
Yeah,
it's clearly a reference to Super Scroll.
right.
Reed Richards is Doom in this universe. He's only Doom because the Maker, who's also Reed Richards, fucked with him on purpose over and over and over again. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Now Doom has Reed Richards in his head. And he has been basically the personification of your most diabolical and suicidal faults. Okay? He is, and when I say he, I mean Doom. Doom has been put into a world in which he has had all of his agency taken away from him. He's had his choices taken away from him. He's been tortured. He's been beat down. And in this panel, that dark voice in his head, which is the Maker, is saying, "You want to kill yourself 100 times a day. I know because I'm in here. Just do it now. Just end it. Get out of here because you can't beat me." It's that voice in your head when the world is coming down on you and you feel like there's nothing that you can do to stop it, telling you, yeah, you can't do it. And at this last panel to your right, you see a hand grab him. Mind you, this version of the Maker, who's all in Doom's head, is just all in Doom's head. So no one can touch him. Okay. The only one talking to him is Doom. When that hand goes on him, the next page or the next panel, bam,
Yo.
Silhouettes.
this,
Yo.
the silhouettes of the Fantastic Four come through to fight what's been messing with this version's Doom for so long.
Yeah.
Reed Richards finally has some positive thoughts. And well, I won't serious this out, but as a person that may
Hmm.
have dealt with how the world treats you and how you feel like you fit in the world and that you might feel worthless, to have the support system in your own mind to fight against those thoughts is imperative. You can't fix the world until you fix yourself.
Right.
And this is a visual connotation of that. A vision, like it really made me go. At this point in time, I was sitting up like, what's about to happen next? Because I did not see this coming. After that,
Mhm.
we get the real, the real Doom finally taking down the incorporeal, the voice in his head that has been fucking with him for his entire life, and him destroying it, saying, I don't care about you. Of course, I wanted to kill myself 100 times a day. But you know what? I'm going to kill you first, and I'm going to make some good out of my life before I go. And it's just
Nigga.
so powerful, dog. If you have been reading Ultimates from issue 1 and you get his backstory and you realize how terrible his life has been because of this fucker right here and him taking his power back, dog,
Hmm.
cinema,
Got his
cinema.
comeuppance.
I'm
Got
glad
his
it
come up.
ended like
Oh no,
that. Just
there's more. There's
oh,
more.
There's more.
oh.
6,
That
7.
was just the thoughts in his head. He still has to deal with the outside world. They're all still fighting the tree maker. So with his newfound, like, confidence in him with all these powers that he gained, because he experimented on himself. See, him having that weird body is also him just taking some power back for himself too. Like he was fucked with and had that mask put over his face and was basically tortured for God knows how long by the maker and never had a chance to work on himself, literally. He finally took some power to himself by experimenting on himself and getting the rock hands and the flame looking like the super scroll. So
Hmm.
he uses this newfound body and this new power to run up against the actual maker in real life because he has like the invisibility powers and the force field and the endurable body and the energy he can produce with, the human torches like heat, he can actually fight against the maker real quick. And he uses his body as a bomb to fly into the tree maker and explode him from the inside out.
Wow.
And my God, the onomatopoeia is doom. Not boom, doom. Oh, I don't know. This is my nigga, bro. I
Nah,
don't
that's
care.
fire. That's fire.
Nah, dog. So they blow it up. The heroes like finally win, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, we did it!" And you think for a second that, oh, Reed Richards, he's back. Like he fixed his face because I didn't go over this part. They have this whole Immortus engine thing. They can go back in time and change certain things, but only to a point. So you think for a second he used all that power to make his face right again and save his family. And you see the silhouette of his family. Then he is back, to a regular physical form. And he talks to Sue real quick. And then you realize, oh no, he didn't bring them back. He joined them.
Mm.
He sacrificed his life and he's gone like for real. There's no coming back.
Yeah.
I love this book, dog. I don't give
Gotta
a
love the
fuck.
writing. Gotta love the writing.
I love it. I don't care what anybody says. He also used his one trick to bring back one hero, and that was Spider-Man.
Of course. I
Of
forgot he
course,
died. It was
yeah,
Spider-Man and Captain America that died.
yep. And I thought it was really interesting that he picked Spider-Man from the Captain America. Meta reading here, when I sat back and thought about it, I was like, well, it's because Spider-Man sells way more comics than him. That's why.
Right, right.
But also, when the first issue of the Ultimate Universe, like first solo issue, was Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Tony said you were the most important hero that the maker wanted to get rid of. And I thought it was poetic that the first person that Doom brought back was Spider-Man.
Mm. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
When I heard about the Ultimates, I heard of the Ultimate Spider-Man. Like that
Yeah.
was the one.
So, I mean, it gets wrapped up with a nice bow. Everyone's like, yo, we survived, we made it, the end. Kind of. So, literally, at the end of this book, it does an advertisement for Ultimate Finale. Shout out to my comic book shop. for just putting it in my pull list, even though I didn't ask for it. I greatly appreciated that. I did. I swear, I really appreciate it. It was like, oh, thank you. I don't have to like go find this. Like, it's just right here. Basically, Ultimate Finale is just like 6 to 10 pages of each Ultimate book, just what happened after this war, right?
Okay.
I'm not going to go through each one. Happy endings for pretty much everybody, but I want to talk about the Ultimate Finale version for the Ultimates. We have a whole bunch of the Ultimates because they're an international team, basically killing off all the minuscule parts of the maker that are left. Because when he became that giant tree, he was gelatinous and infused with a whole bunch of fucking super science bullshit. So they need to destroy each little particle that's left of him to make sure he doesn't come back.
Like so.
Like Cell, like Majin Buu,
Mm-hmm.
get it all the fuck out of here. So they are destroying stuff, and then you see one little piece of it crawl away. So it's like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And then you see it get picked up by somebody, and you're like, oh,
That's
okay,
Doom.
cool. Ding, 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 ding. We never thought about this, but Victor Von Doom would be in this fucking universe. They just made sure that he couldn't be a bad guy. The maker made sure that he wouldn't have anyone to oppose him, so he just kept him positive. So there goes fresh-faced Doom looking at this maker, knowing damn well, oh, now I can reach my full potential, which is like the worst nigga possible.
Let's go. See, listen, man.
God Doom Part 2 is what I'm getting.
Brother,
He needs someone to hate on. That's his character.
hey, yo.
It's not it's not his character, but sure.
Zoe's a huge Doom fan.
So his thing ain't hate for most of the time.
No.
He does hate Reed Richards. He does hate Reed Richards.
It's a respectful competition because they're both, they went to college together. They're very smart. Like, shout out to my boy Doom.
Incredible Alex Ross cover. Listen, I literally almost cried reading Ultimate Endgame number 5. I read through Ultimate Finale like fairly quickly. It was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. Seeing that at the end, I should have been annoyed, but I was like, good. They rushed the end of this universe too quickly. Good. Give me some hope. Good.
I got a question for you though. Since you're the guru on this. When I first started reading the Ultimates, I looked at the cast of that book.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is Luke Cage doing? Just this.
I wish Mikhail was here. He's being super nigga.
Okay.
He is.
Because like it's the end. It's supposed to be the very end. I get it. We all know Luke Cage's power set and everything. I'm just like, but what are you actually doing?
He's literally in Alabama right now helping freedom fighters. Like literally. The last thing we see him, he's in Alabama helping freedom. I swear to God.
But he's a cast member of the Ultimates. Like it's.
Well, he needed to work. I'm not joking when I say this. He needed to be on the inside of the jails to break down the jails from the inside of the system. I swear to God. And help lead the revolt.
Super nigga for real.
Oh,
and then look, man, and look, that's the real reason why they put Diddy in jail.
Trying to break down the system from the inside.
Okay. Hell yeah, Diddy and Freedom Fire. Diddy been a freedom fire.
That's the title. That's the title. Diddy is a freedom fighter. Oh my God.
Hey yo. Oh, that was funny.
Diddy out here greasing niggas out the bars with baby oil.
Listen, hear me out. I looked at the cat. I'm like, all right, it's the end game. I see America Chavez, Spider-Man's dead, Captain America's there. I see Black Panther, Aurora, Killmonger. And then I looked down and I seen Luke Cage. I was just like, I knew I was going to ask you this question because my spider sense went off. Like, what's going on here?
This cat must not like the Defenders because the Daredevil and the Luke Cage thing. I don't know.
he was clearly trying to do a thing with Luke Cage. And to be fair to him, I saw a lot of niggas like that Luke Cage issue. I saw a lot of
I mean,
niggas online.
it's not gonna stop me from reading it. I was just curious because like I felt like that was just like left, like at the end of the Marvel universe, you just look to your left and you see Daredevil, America Chavez. Then you look to your right and you see this nigga smoking a black and mild with his bald head, and he just no. Actually, he was wearing a fro at
So
the
he
time.
got a fro. Yeah,
He got a
he
fro.
got a
My fault. My
big
fault.
ass fro. Big ass fro. The
like,
Dr. J fro.
like, come on,
Nigga had his hair.
that's comedy.
I know. It's funny, and I think he still has the orange jumpsuit on too, which is funny.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he does. If I'm wrong, I'll just eat crow. But if I'm right, I'm totally blowing this up in the image right now. But I love the Ultimates. It might have been my favorite Marvel book for a while,
Hey, I
and
appreciate it. I'm
yeah,
going to read that. I'm gonna read the fuck out of it, and I need to catch them
loved
on
it.
Absolute. But like the Ultimates, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Speaking of,
Speaking of absolute,
Oh,
brother, can the congregation say motion? Absolute
we have
Batman.
emotion.
It's getting an animated fucking series.
bang, bang.
We did it, y'all.
Oh, Sosa,
Sosa,
Sosa.
Sosa.
Hey,
Nah, bro, we did
Sosa,
this shit.
Sosa.
Let's go. I
Bro,
love to hear it.
bro. We don't comprehend. I don't think we comprehend how crazy this is. We've been saying for years, yo, just copy this run and animate it. Usually it's not at the same time. This is going to be we know for a fact this is going to run for at least 50 issues. Scott Snyder said he's outlined 50 issues. That means we have 29 more months, which means we have 2.5 more years. I believe we'll get an episode of Absolute Batman before 2.5 years from now. So this is going to be the first time and maybe I'm tripping, in my lifetime that I've seen a animated series mirroring an ongoing comic by a person doing the run as we speak. I've never seen no shit like this in my entire life.
Has to be unprecedented. Has to be.
Um, Invincible
I'm
by any chance? Like
Cool.
no,
Invincible? No.
that shit been ended.
Oh, okay.
Been ended.
I thought it was still ongoing.
Mm-mm. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Okay. But this is next level. I can't wait to watch and not just read, watch and see how the animation, the fights, how sinister. I'm not even trying to spoil it. How scary can it get? How
So
gruesome can
Yeah.
it
wait, DC Studios is going to be part of whoever owns HBO now?
Well, they do. Well, DC Studios is part of HBO,
get?
or
Yes.
HBO is rather. They're all under Warner Brothers.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
yeah,
figure out
yeah.
how will people watch it.
That's a very good fucking question. Are they going to do Amazon? Are they going to do HBO? Are
Yeah.
they? Yeah, we don't know yet. I would imagine that they're going to do HBO and it's going to go to Max afterwards. That's what they're doing with My Adventures of Superman and a whole bunch of other shows.
Yeah. Or you could just sell the seven C's of the internet.
I guess you could probably do that as well. You could
Arr.
probably do it as well. Arr. This show is going to be executive produced by Scott Snyder, the Go,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have Nick Dragotta, the main artist on the book, be a producer as well. I I'm a little concerned that this is going to be CG animation as opposed to 2D.
Not hand drawn. We need this whole like the 90s animated series Batman, but just on
I
more crack.
I I I go back and forth with it, and I want your guys' opinion. When I first saw it was going to be CG instead of just like a 2D, I was not happy.
For this.
But yeah, for this, because I feel like once you're going absolute Batman averages like 300,000 issues
So it's
of
confirmed that
fucking.
it's CGI?
Yes, it is. It is for real. In
Okay.
all seriousness,
Okay.
yeah. They apparently I wasn't here for this part, but they showed a 3D model that they're going to be using for Absolute Batman. Cool. I was not happy with the idea of CGI just because I thought yo, just throw the bank at this because you're going to get
Yeah.
returns on it. 300,000 copies per issue is fucking insanity. There is a rabid fan base for it. People that do not read comics at all have seen my screen background be Absolute Batman, be like, oh, you read Absolute Batman too? I'm like, nigga, we're at a Gundam tournament. I did not expect you to know what this is. So when you hear about CG, you think about all the cheap stuff. But in recent years, we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, We've also gotten Arcane showing some really incredible things. I've seen
Love
Amazon
Arcane.
Oh,
Prime.
yeah. Shout out
who's-
to
Love
Yeah,
Arcane.
I've seen some really good things with CG. I am gonna stay positive and hope that they're more towards that end and not Paw Patrol.
If they got stupid money, I think they'll be okay. If they are going to back it like the way Arcane Studios backed, I forget the show. If they put their money behind it, I think it's going to be well done and it's going to succeed. Like the story is there, everything is there.
The story is there.
yes.
I do. Do you have anything to say, Sniffles, before I go off again?
I do always prefer 2D hand drawn more, but if they're trying to make it, as long as it don't look like Invincible, you know what I mean?
Oh
I'm cool
God.
with that. Like, make it look good. This is part of what's going to draw people, in who have already been drawn to the comic. Like, they are wanting to see this because, like we said, it's kind of unprecedented while it's still going on to have the comic book be adapted while it's still going on. I
Uh,
don't think Batman the animated series had source material. It was just an amalgamation of like what was already out there in comics, so they could just tell whatever story they wanted to, new or old. But this is just, hey, we see that this is crack for 2 years. Let's make more crack.
crack.
Yeah. Yes.
And yeah, I can't agree with you more. I've said multiple times on here, Absolute Batman is the most important comic book of the past 15 years. I have to take that back. It might be the most important comic books of the past 30 years.
Sorry, it's crazy.
And I say 30 because in 1997 we had the comic book crash. The comic book market crash devastated Marvel, DC, and all of the studios so badly that we've never truly recovered since. Not truly. If we use the model that they use in anime, we got to use anime because that's just the most comparable, episodic, successful cartoon, you know what I'm saying, format that we have. If we copy the format of anime for Absolute Batman, just directly say chapter, chapter, episode, we could have so many more people drawn to comic books that it could
Yeah.
further boost sales in a way that we haven't seen in 30 years.
Yeah, by the time we get to the Bane arc, you know how much the comics are gonna sell?
Nigga,
For
what?
the-
Bro, this I don't give a fuck about the secondary market. I'm not gonna sell any of my comic books. But I have to admit, once I started seeing niggas sell their issue ones for $500, I was like, well, there's some motion here.
Need to find my first copy.
Nigga. So I said all
500,
that to say
2
500 is insane.
years.
Yeah, it hasn't even been a full 2 years yet. We're at issue 21, which means we're 3 years, 3 months short. But if they just adapt 16, the first 16 issues
Yeah, that is
into,
Bane.
yeah, into like 8 episodes, we're fucking golden. Just do that. Just give us 8 episodes and leave it be. It's gonna be tougher because manga is weekly, so they can get out 4 times as much source material before you touch it. It's just gonna have to be spaced out a little bit.
Which
It
is
is
fine.
what it is,
Yeah, it's
which is
They
fine.
could,
fine.
yeah, they could fill in more, backstory stuff with like, because obviously we're gonna get like the back alley, right? That's what it's called.
The
Crime
back
Valley.
alley,
Crime. What is it?
crime alley, crime alley, crime
Crime. Yeah,
alley.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna get like, how, because they're just now turning into their, villain counterparts. So, for us, the 8 episodes, just to get them while they're kids, and leading into that, that's gonna be cool. But I'm sure they'll fill in more things that go into their characters that we haven't seen in pages. Same with
Yeah,
Catwoman, like we're just now getting about to be probably 2 issues from her by the time this drops, it'll be around the second one. So yeah, they'll know what to fill in for the characters. We might
yeah.
even see like a little spoiler scarecrow thing in the zoo thing. Like they might set that up purposely in
Ooh-wee.
the beginning. Like
Yeah. Nigga, I'm hyped. You can't tell me shit about shit.
DC
I'll never forget.
Studios.
I'll never forget how you niggas told me Scott Snyder was washed. I'll never forget. Hey, fuck you. Suck your mother.
Oh,
The pendulum has swung. We've been said it here in this
Yeah, for
pod.
sure. 100%. All right, y'all. Let's time for some recommendations. What y'all recommend?
I guess I'll go first.
yeah.
Other than y'all laughing when I was saying that I'm a Germany fan for World Cup, wild for y'all to laugh at that. I'm a recommend Pokemon Horizons Season 3. Yeah,
Season 3.
yeah, it came out today. I'm almost finished Season 2. When we get off of this, and I'm gonna just watch it because it's so wholesome. I love it. Roy's the GOAT. This nigga might be Ash in the season that I'm about to watch. Like this, he's just ore farming in every episode. I love it.
Okay. All right. What about you, Duce?
I said it earlier. Classroom of the Elite. We'll
Okay.
watch that. Tower of Druaga was another sleeper one.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to watch that. Episode 1 just
Tower of
came out,
Dru-
right?
It's been out. It's been out for a while. I think a new season's coming out though, real soon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and beginning after the end. Shout out to my boy Arthur, and yeah, that's all I got for y'all.
I almost cried. So, Ultimate Endgame issue number 5 got me. It hit me in the feels. It fucked me up. Whenever someone can surprise me, I sat up and said, "Nigga, who you talking to?" That's a sign of a good writer. Sign of a good writer. Shout out Dennis Camp.
Some need
Shout
to
out
take
to this
notes.
guy.
Take
Shout out to
notes, y'all.
Hate, just
No
hate
shout
being
out to hate.
factor.
No,
No?
no, no, no shout out to hate.
Okay.
Let's not-
Okay, guess not.
no, no, no. All right, that was another grand episode of Dots and Lines. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed creating it. Please like, share, subscribe, read a comic book, be nice to each other. Okay, bye.
Grand closing.
I might have to take that part out, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
We done
All
we
right,
done won like 2 World Cups, bro. Since I've been
nigga,
alive,
what do
bro.
you mean we?